There we go. Chef, I'm going to always agree with you, so I can get that chicken skin mailed to me. I'll tell you what, I'll do something better. I'll eat it in front of you, alright? How dare you, Chef? It's okay. When you guys troll me with beans, I troll you with eating. It's all good, right? Alrighty, so once this is nice and hot, we don't like super hot, but you know, just starting to like simmer off the onions. You just want them like sizzling a little bit, just to kind of pretty much soften the onions up so they start turning translucent. Then we're gonna add the tomatoes. I've got one vine tomato in the fridge which we're gonna use, or a couple of them. Can of tomatoes, and then you can add some either more dry herbs like oregano or basil if you want to, which I think we will. I'm going to grab them out now so I can remind myself when I'm making it. Let's have a look. Basil, and I think we got a little cheeky bit of oregano in here. Is that it? Yes. Awesome. That booger bean. I don't know what you guys are on about. We're not going to do any beans today. It's going to be like super quiet. Oh, actually, I got one bean to do today, haven't I? Because John came in with the $15. So I'll do that in a second. I'll take it back. But that's all we're doing today. Right, so start cooking these onions off. So just taking the pan off very, very quickly just to scrape them in. Or you can just take the board over to you, whatever you're comfortable with. So I'm going to put that back onto the stove to cook down very nicely. And then we turn that light off so you guys can see a little better. Because I feel like sometimes that light is a little bit too bright. Depending on like how light it is outside. Looks very dark in the kitchen for me, but on these cameras add lightness to darkness, which is great. Chef, how are you today? I'm doing wonderful, Kira. How's things with you? Welcome back. How was work yesterday? Did you have a nice day at work? Right, as I'm thinking about it, let's add a bit of basil and dry basil, and a little bit of dried oregano as well. About half a teaspoon of each. If you want to add a little bit more, you can do. Don't be shy. We've already got fresh thyme in there, so we're good with that. Right, let's put this away. Magic. So let me get me vine tomato. Actually, I think I got like 3 little plum tomatoes. We got this one. What did I buy these 3 plum tomatoes for? I bought a tomato and then 3 plum tomatoes. And I don't know what I bought them for. What have I got with tomatoes this week? Is it only today? Friday. I'm doing pad thai on Friday. Thursday I'm doing dessert. I don't know why I bought extra tomatoes for. I don't know. I'll use them up. I'll use them up on the weekend. But we'll use the vine tomato. So let me switch the cameras over so you guys can see. I'm retired, chef. I just needed sleep and had to be... Oh, okay, Kira. I thought you had work to do, or you just sleep, was it? Okay, well, I hope you had a nice sleep. Sorry. Sorry, I got the wrong end of the stick. Mail me some tomatoes with the skins. Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, let me just take that bottom bit off, because that's a little bit tough there. Sometimes you do find with the tomatoes you get a tough stalk, so I'm just going to take it out. Don't really want that going into my sauce, because look how hard that is. It's like super hard. Can you see how hard I'm squeezing that? You don't want to be chewing on that or putting that through a blender, so just remove that. Get it out of the way. So. Could do a sharpening my knife again as well today. We used a lot yesterday. What?
Shrimp
Grey
pad thai.
eyes.
This Friday. Yum. Morning chef and
yes,
chat.
it is. We're going to have shrimp. I think it's shrimp and chicken. Or is it just shrimp? I honestly can't remember what I put for this Friday. Let me have a look at my book. But yes. Is it just shrimp? What did I put? Yeah, just shrimp pad thai. It's just shrimp, so no chicken. You could add chicken if you wanted to, though. You know, it's optional. But Grey Eyes, thank you so much for the 200 biddies. And also giving rewards to 3 others in chat as well, so which unlock in emotes as well. So also Twitch is doing at the moment, if you throw 200 or more biddies, the more bits you throw, the more emotes you unlock for people. unlocking Spoopy and all sorts of different types of emotes. Forgot all about that. But thank you so much for the support, Grey Eyes. That's so, so kind of you. How was your lovely day going? Can we get a shout out for Grey Eye Plays, please? Wonderful streamer. Lovely person. And also, RL Nutty Buddy. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a great Thursday, and thank you so much for that follow. Chef, another thing. I noticed when you cut the onion... oh, I need to sharpen my knife, don't I? The first pass, you didn't slice all the way through across the knife like the tomato. But did a second pass to slice all the way across. This is just to keep the onion together to make it easier to dice. Yes! You nailed it in one right there, Alex. So you're pretty much holding the onion together. And then at the end piece, you just kind of just dice it up and just add it to the mix. So yeah, pretty much. You pretty much got it in one. I didn't need to really explain that to you. So yes, that's exactly it, my friend. So it makes it easier to dice an onion up. You get it done quicker. And, you know, you're learning a bit of knife skills as well at the same time. Where's my steel? Here it is. Day is going well. Another day at work. Getting ready for afternoon work. Out of Just Dance. Best part of working from home. Oh, fantastic. Well, I hope you have a nice time with that. Sounds like great fun, right? And it's also good for the exercise, right? It's always good. That sounds fantastic. Well, I hope you have a nice time with that. Melly Bay. Hey, Chef and chat. Hey, welcome back, Melly. What's up? How are you doing? Do you have a nice weekend? Right. And are you having a nice Wednesday as well? I hope so. Hope everyone's having a nice Wednesday today. Feeling sharp, but I feel like I could go another edge. Another edge further. Sorry, I couldn't help the puns. I'm sorry. Edge my way forward a little bit further. There we go. Gordon Bennett. One more, and we're done. Hey Jude, what's that? Sharpen it like Gordon does. I like to take my time with my knife. Rather than try and do it stupidly quick, just make sure I get a nice and sharp blade. Don't have to go super fast. I mean, you can if you want. I mean, it's up to you. It's your knife. I don't. I like to take my time with it. Especially if it's an expensive knife. Make sure you do a good job on it. We should be good. Alright, one more. Sorry. Felt like I really needed to give this a really nice go over. Amy's, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Thank you so much for that follow. And also JKLFE, welcome on in. Hope you're both doing well. Thank you so much for those follows. Sharp with that guy. Almost as sharp, not quite though. Okay, now we're good. Now I'm happy. So, anyway, pop that away. Let's take my onions off before they start caramelizing too much. So they're caramelizing a little bit, but that's fine. Let's take them off nicely. Just turn that down. Okay, so. Beautiful. There we go. Makes life so much more easier. Oh, you guys have got the cheeky Halloween knife, have you? Love it. Love it. So yeah, we got some Halloween emotes for subscriptions. Sub emotes. The best when Chef doesn't get the pun. What? What are you on about? I got it. It was just very terrible. That's all. I just didn't laugh. It was so bad cheese that it just didn't have any reaction to me. I'm sorry. For tomorrow, pumpkin. Yeah, for pumpkin pie. You got it. So tomorrow, yeah, we're going to be making pumpkin pie. I'm also going to be doing some macarons as well tomorrow. Some spider macarons. So we're going to do lots of cool things tomorrow. Oh, I hope we're going to do cool things tomorrow. We'll see. Hey Matt, what's up? What we're making today, we're making an assortment of Hot Pockets. So pizza filled, pepperoni pizza filled. We're going to do cheese and ham, and we've also got buffalo chicken filled Hot Pockets. Hey chef, how's the day going? My day's going wonderful. Apple, gosh, welcome back, buddy. What have you been up to? How's your day going? Where are we at now? Where are we at now? A way to cut a guy down. Well, you know me. Always cracking out those puns with Mr. Cheese. Your pizza looked fabulous, Mr. Cheese. I will agree with Mr. C on that one. I saw that this morning. It looked fantastic. Right, okay. Switch over my cameras. So we're going to drop the tomatoes into the caramelized onions. Let's get all those seeds and sauce in there, the juices. Beautiful. So let's drop that in there nicely. Can't wait to see how the buffalo chicken is made. Awesome. Yeah, we're going to make a homemade sauce. I'm going to be using butter, Worcestershire sauce. I've also got a hot sauce to use for a base. It's called, you guys will probably know it. Where is it? What do they do with it? Is it in my other cupboard? Oh, it's down here. It's actually called, is it Frank's hot sauce? Frank's red hot wing sauce. Well, it's buffalo sauce. So we're going to add butter, Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of vinegar, some honey in there as well. Not going to go too crazy. To make our own buffalo sauce. So just using that as a base. I had many struggles yesterday. Was in a bad mood. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. As it derailed on me. I needed to be more chill when things go like Ori, but thanks nevertheless, chef. But that's okay, dude. It looked fantastic either way. I'm sorry you had a bit of a crap day, dude. I have these days like where it just like really affects you and it puts you off, and you know, you have a poop day. You know, that's life though, isn't it? All of us have poop days, regardless of what you're doing, where you're working, or, you know, some days you just, you know, you're not in it, you're not in the mind frame, you know, it happens, dude. Don't let it beat you down, or thought, oh, I could have done better, or, you know, you did a good job. That's all that matters. You did a good job. Day's another day, right? Put the other day behind you. And that's what I do when I have bad days. Just put it behind you. Get on with the next day. That's all you can do, right? Try and make the positive out of the bad. You know, you still made a fantastic pizza. It's a good day, in my opinion. Yep, I hear you. I'm good today. It's like a new day. Yeah, exactly. And I learned several things to improve for the next one. Yeah, there you go. It's a learning curve sometimes. And there's certainly nothing wrong with that, dude. Nothing to be ashamed of. Definitely not. So, can of tomatoes. We also want a little bit of vinegar in there, a little bit of honey. So I've got some white Medina vinegar. Actually, still got a little bit left in there, so we'll use that as well. I'm going to grab some vinegar and evaporated milk. No, that's for tomorrow. I did buy a can of pumpkin puree, but don't really want to use it. I'm going to use fresh pumpkin tomorrow. So, but if poop hits the fan, I will use that as backup. Where's my tomatoes? Did somebody forget? Oh, no, I didn't. I just put it in the wrong place. It's right there. I was going to say, I'm usually on top of my list weekly. So, let's open this up. Where are we at now? So, can of tomatoes. In they go. Now, I want this sauce to be, like, pretty damn thick, guys. I'm going to add a little splash of water now. This is going to reduce down. But when it comes to blend it, I really want it to be like super thick. Reason why is when I put it in the hot pocket, I don't want it moving about. I don't want it sliding and slipping and all that kind of thing. I want it to kind of stay where it is. So I'm going to make a really kind of thick tomato sauce. If there's any left over, which I'm guessing there will be, what I'm going to do is either keep it or like freeze it down. I might actually keep it and make some like pasta or something tomorrow for me and the wife, because we're having making desserts tomorrow, so we got no main meal for the evening, so I'll probably use that tomato sauce for something tomorrow. Chef, have you ever stopped to do picture that poop hidden the fan image, the mess? What? That made no sense whatsoever. Or at least in my head it didn't make sense. What are you trying to ask me? Have you ever stopped to picture that poop hitting the fan? Oh, okay, I get it now. Well, yeah, that's the whole point of saying poop hits the fan. There's crap everywhere, right? It's an absolute mess. This is a saying, amigo. Right, okay, so a little bit of Medina vinegar. This is going to be delicious. Should be delicious. I got no doubts it will be. But we'll see. So a little bit of vinegar. Clink. Let's open this other one. Has anyone noticed the temperature starting to drop? Well, over here in New Mexico it has been. And tonight, it's supposed to be like in the minuses. It's going to be like freezing tonight, I think, or tomorrow. So for us over here, it's going to start getting quite kind of cold. Has the temperature where you're living dropped at all? Maybe it doesn't, you know. Right, so a little sploosh. Not too much. Right, so there's about a tablespoon in there. We're going to add a little touch of honey as well to this, just to balance it out. So the reason for the vinegar is just basically, yes, the acidity. There's already acidity in tomatoes, but it pulls out the flavor from the tomatoes. And then we're balancing it out with some honey or sugar, just so it's not too acidic. So a little bit of sweetness in there. Yeah, it was like 35 Fahrenheit this morning over here. Oh, really? It's quite chilly. Chilly. So yeah, it's getting colder now, guys and gals. So about a tablespoon of honey in there. That's fine. If we need to adjust it later on, we can do. Or you can use sugar. You don't have to use honey if you don't want to. It's just my personal preference. Okay, right. So that tomato sauce is going to just pretty much on a low heat. Just going to let it simmer down. Let it do its thing, do its jazz. So leave that aside. Come back to this. I'm going to do some quick wishy-washing because I need to get my chopping board sorted. Because next, I want to slice up the mozzarella. I've got some Swiss cheese as well, some ham. Pepperoni's already sliced up, and then we're going to start making probably the hot sauce next. So we can get that on the go. Beautiful. Yeah, it's been getting like kind of cold, snowing, but it doesn't last for long yet. Okay. Well, I suppose you're in Finland, right? Are you in Finland, right, Tux? Correct me if I'm wrong, buddy. So it's got to be pretty damn cold over there this time of the year. But I know it's going to get even colder, right? But yeah, winter is well on its way. Definitely way into fall now. So lots of warm dishes going to be coming our way soon. Got a few cool ideas for the next coming weeks. For a lot of spooky kind of ideas and dishes for you guys. Really happy with the jalapeno poppers yesterday. They turned out fantastic. The flavor was great. A little bit hot for me though, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the first half of it was fine, but there must have been a little bit of like pith in the middle, which makes it hot. And yeah, my stomach was growling at me by the end of it. Who's that? Is that Mans? How did I know that's Mans? Mans, thank you so much for the 5 gifty subs, sweetheart. How you doing today? For Ratbo, Brad W Gaming, Amy's, Santa Rose, and Tim Obscene. I hope you guys enjoyed the gifty subs. So we got 2 beans to do now. So I'll get them done in a second. How you doing, sweetheart? Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. Catch you later. I need to go out and find some lunch. Zeeks, thank you so much for the support, buddy. Have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you again soon. Much loves, buddy. Right, let's fill this up. See, if I ever heard chicken and beans, I know it's Manders. It's always Manders. Right. Where are we at now? Did I miss anything? Digging the choice of Gene Chef. I appreciate it, Hobo Joe. It's lovely to have you here as well. I hope you're having a great day. I mean, I won't be wearing these jeans for too much longer because, as I said, it's getting colder over here. So more than likely, I'll just be wearing the full jeans before long because it's going to start getting a little bit more colder. But we're okay for now. I like to have the ribs in poppers, so I have a nice contrast between the heat and the sweet side of the pepper. I suppose it depends on what kind of pepper, because I find like different jalapenos, there's a lot of different heats from different jalapenos, unless you buy the same one and you're familiar with the heat. But some of them were hotter than the other ones, so they were like a bit of a difference. So you can get milder ones and you can get some really hot ones, so you got to kind of be careful. As long as you know what you're buying, I guess it's the most important. 500 sub equals pajama stream. No, I said 600 sub yesterday. What was I going to say? Oh, I'd said I'd buy the brand new Bean Boozles if we get to 600 sub. Grow a beard for a month, and what was the other thing I was going to do? I honestly can't remember. Something else. But yeah, I'm not expecting that though. I'm not expecting it this month or anytime soon, because we're just going to do what we do. If it happens, it happens, right? Did I miss the bean eating, or am I back in time? You're back in time. I haven't done anything yet. Hey, Summer, how's it going? They haven't turned the heating on in my apartment yet, so I have wear warmer clothes indoors now. What? Really? Especially in like cold weather like that? That's crazy. Why are they not turning it on? I would be going crazy with them. I'd be like, turn that heating on. Be going mad. But yeah, you got to stay warm if they haven't done it. Right. Let me have a little quick wish wash so I can get my chopping board back and we can start slicing that cheese up. But man, how's school day going, sweetheart? Hope it's going well. I appreciate it. Alright, so I'm just giving this a little quick wash, and then I'm going to do the beans very, very quickly, and then we can start slicing the cheese and whatnot. Wonderful. Right, so let's give this a bit of a scrub. Scrubby dub dubs.